everyone, we're Group 6 and today's our presentation is about analysis of Airbnb's global business strategy. Our pre have 5 parts. Airbnb, the world-famous short-stay app, has been a great success in many countries thanks to its beautiful listings and attentive service. 2015 saw Airbnb enter the Chinese market for the first time, and 2 years later, it held a conference in Shanghai to announce its Chinese name Aibiying. Airbnb has made a lot of attempts in its localization strategy in China, and it has also cooperated with Ali, Tencent, and other internet giants to successfully access mobile payment function and expand customer acquisition channels. But the founders' confidence did not stand the test of time, and on 24th May 2022, Airbnb officially shut down its operations in China. What caused Airbnb's collapse in China? We will use 3 models to analyze the issue and then give some advice. The Porter's 5 forces analysis can be used to assess the competitive environment of a company in different markets, and the following is a Porter's 5 forces analysis for Airbnb in China. The first is a competitor analysis. Airbnb's competition in China is fierce, with its competitors being local online short-term rental platforms such as Ctrip, Flying Pig Travel, and Where2Go, as well as the traditional hotel industry. These competitors have the advantage of being local and can better understand the needs of Chinese users and thus develop a more robust and refined local marketing campaign. Chinese platform companies are used to invest a lot of money at the first and a faster pace to make a large market volume, an approach that Adam's Piguet is not used to. When the market environment is far from its own strategic positioning, it is inevitable for Airbnb to leave mainland China. Next is the analysis of potential competitors. New entrants in the Chinese short-term rental market also face high marketing and promotion costs and fierce market competition. But because of Airbnb's relatively small visibility and market share in the Chinese market, new entrants in China will have an easier time gaining a foothold in the market than in other markets. The third is the analysis of suppliers. As we all know, Airbnb is a B&B short-term rental platform. So the suppliers they face are hosts and housing management companies. However, since Airbnb's localization is not deeply rooted, most suppliers will still only choose local Chinese B&B short-term rental platforms to provide their listings. In terms of the number of listings, other B&B platforms are on the move. Tujia has more than 2.3 million listings and covers more than 400 cities. Woodbird has more than 1.1 million listings and covers more than 700 cities, including foreign cities. While Adam's Piguet has only 150,000 listings and experience plans as of its exit from the Chinese market, the number of cities covered is only 40. There is no doubt that such listings and suppliers are inadequate. Fourth is the analysis of customers. Although the demand for B&Bs in China is increasing, Airbnb focuses on higher-end short-stay B&Bs, which are more expensive for many Chinese customers. So most of them will still abandon high-end B&Bs in favor of cheaper local B&B short-stay rental platforms. Finally, there is the analysis of alternatives. In China, Airbnb faces alternatives mainly from local short-term rental platforms and traditional hotels. These alternatives can provide services that are more in line with local market demand and a more local cultural experience. And they have already established a strong brand and user base in the Chinese market, making it very difficult for Airbnb to compete successfully with them. As a result, Airbnb faces localization issues and fierce competition in the Chinese market, which gives it a relatively small market share. In addition, Airbnb's promotion and marketing in China is more difficult due to cultural and language differences. All these factors have contributed to Airbnb's failure in the Chinese market.
Okay, let's move on to the PEST analysis. The first one is political factors. The Chinese government is known for its strict regulations and bureaucracy, and the political environment in China can be complex and challenging for Airbnb. The government has imposed strict regulations on market, which may make it difficult for Airbnb operate. This may include the barriers such as obtaining the necessary license and permits. In addition to censorship laws that may limit the type of product and service Airbnb can market and sell in this country. Finally, building the relationship with a government official can be time-consuming and require significant resource. Next one is economic factors. While China has a large consumer market, it can also be highly competitive. Domestic companies such as some local hotels often have an advantage in pricing and distributions, and it may be difficult for Airbnb to gain a foothold in market. There may also be issues related to currency situation, which can make it difficult to price a product and service efficiently and may affect the business operations. A third one is social factors. The Chinese market has a unique culture that may not always gain with the value and expectations for foreigner company. For example, there may be different preference in product design, marketing, and customer service. Cultural differences can also affect hiring and management practice, and Airbnb may require to offer certain benefits or work with local partners to comply with the employment laws. This can be a challenge for foreigner company. Next one is technological factors. China is known as a leader in technology and innovation, which means that companies operating in market need to keep up with the latest trend and development. The Great Firewall. Great Firewall is a nickname for China's internet censorship system, which is designed to block access to certain websites and online content that Chinese government considered sensitive or harmful. This system can present unique technical challenge for business that want to market and advertise their product and service in China. One challenge is that the Great Firewall could block access to popular Western social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This could make it difficult for Airbnb to use this platform to reach potential customers in China. For other foreigners traveling in China, Airbnb also has one less important way to promote itself. Instead, the Airbnb may need to rely on Chinese social media platforms such as WeChat and Weibo, which have their own unique features and regulations. For example, Airbnb may have to comply with complex regulations relating to data privacy and cyber security. This can affect marketing and advertising efforts. Okay, so let me to invite Yanzhou to introduce the next part.
Well, thank you, Shiwei. For next part, we will apply SWOT analysis to summarize the two factors that lead to Airbnb's failure in Chinese market: weakness and threats. On the other hand, we will provide the suggestion based on the strengths and opportunities factors. Firstly, there are issues with the internal management team. Since IBM established its presence in China in 2015, it has already seen 4 different leaders in charge of the region. Frequent changes in leadership and ongoing office schedules have negatively impacted IBM. Secondly, IBM failed to adapt to the local market. IBM provides what it thought people wanted rather than what they truly desired. Compared to other local companies, IBM didn't fully understand the demands of the Chinese market. Its unique activities and business model didn't appeal to Chinese consumers. For instance, many consumers, especially middle-aged and elderly ones who are not travel lovers, found it difficult to accept the concept of sleeping in someone else's home. Externally, IBM faced significant challenges in policy restrictions and various competition. China is one of the few countries in the world that uses the household registration system. Airbnb hosts need to photograph the consumer's ID and submit it to the local police station when registering customers, and each property must be registered. Particularly when dealing with foreign customers or from specific areas. All this data must be reported to local police. As a foreign enterprise with sensitive customers' information at stake, I've been faced various restrictions in China. As Zhao mentioned, local companies had a more localized strategy compared to Airbnb. They possessed more local resources, including fundraising, property access, and policy support. Airbnb's competitors understood the Chinese market better and found it easier to obtain policy support. Also, IBM is facing intense competition, regulatory pressure, and other challenges in the Chinese market. Its unique competitive advantages and market potential still provide ample room for growth. to succeed in the Chinese market, we suggest that IBM strategically adjust its focus towards the high-end market. As an internationally renowned brand, IBM enjoys a high reputation in the global market, giving it the potential to attract high-end consumers. As a large multinational corporation, IBM has extensive operational experiences and advanced data analysis capabilities, meaning it can more accurately understand the consumer needs and behaviors, and precisely target customers' segments. These advantages contribute to its strong competitive edge and serve as a passport to building a high-end market. We suggest that IBM take the following specific measures. Firstly, IBM can attract quality consumers by offering high-quality service. For example, providing natural accommodations, customized experiences, and excellent consumer service to meet the demands of high-end consumers. Secondly, IBM can leverage its brand reputation and customer targeting capabilities to building industry barriers in the high-end market. By partnering with local well-known hotels and attractions, it can offer unique experiences and incentives to attract and return high-end clients. Certainly, abandoning the need to large competitive funding for national coverage, IBM should concentrate resources on key cities with high-end consumer potential, such as Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen, to create attractive boutique accommodations and travel routes. Lastly, by offering personalized service, membership programs, and reward points, Airbnb can cultivate loyalty among high-quality customers, turning them into long-term supporters. In summary, our suggested core idea is to capitalize on strengths and avoid weaknesses, fully utilizing IBM's advantage in branding, operations, and data analysis while focusing on developing the high-end market. Through this strategical transformation, IBM can not only evade competitive pressures from local companies, but also help the company escape the acute predicament of housing shortage, achieving new development in the Chinese market. Thank you. Any question? And yeah, thank you.